Hello and welcome. I'm Pascal Barnes, the current chair of EXARC. It is my great pleasure to represent EXARC here and to welcome you to our 12th Experimental Archaeology Conference and our first as a virtual world tour. We will be joining you around the world over the next 4 days with a mix of pre-recorded and live presentations from our hotspots via our YouTube channel. After each session, there will be a live question and answer session, which is open to everyone, so please join in. Amazingly, this year marks the 20th anniversary of EXARC. The seeds for EXARC were sown from very humble beginnings back in 2001. At that time, there were 3 individuals involved with experimental archaeology in open-air museums who decided to create a network to enable the sharing of experiments and findings. The first gathering involved 15 people from 6 different countries. This grassroots movement gained popularity, and with the Secretariat's fantastic networking skills, by word of mouth and many meetings and workshops, many projects and conferences later, we can fast forward to today. And here we are about to embark on this global conference with 130 presentations from Europe, Scandinavia, Russia, North America, South America, Africa, India, Australia. We have over 750 registered participants with many more expected to join this event. We have achieved an enormous amount over the past 20 years, and we should be very proud indeed. Take, for example, our EXARC Journal and Digest. From a collaborative publication which in 2004 published 17 articles, today EXARC publishes 75 articles per year. These are articles that are submitted by our members, some of whom have never published before. In the past year, partly prompted by the global pandemic, we have recognized a need to rethink our way of working and communicating with one another. And to this end, EXARC has made a real impactful change. We have held 2 well-attended open access virtual conferences in place of in-person ones. We have launched 2 new open access online initiatives for both EXARC members and non-members. The first is our monthly Finally Friday session that pairs 2 EXARC members sharing their expertise with speaker-listener interaction. The second initiative is our monthly podcast, The EXARC Show. Both of these initiatives and our virtual conferences show our commitment to the UN's Sustainability Development Goals for museums, and in particular, by providing inclusive, equitable, quality education, promoting lifelong learning, and the preservation of our cultural heritage. Another fantastic achievement is that EXARC is currently coordinating a huge 4-year project called Retold. This project will ensure that open-air museums will continue to tell the important cultural heritage stories to a diverse public for the future. The project will develop a standardized workflow to collect, digitize, and share the data that we have on buildings and crafts and traditions. Yet again, the objective is for the data to be available in an open access format and to be used freely. I strongly believe that EXARC is at the vanguard of cultural heritage networks. We are such a vibrant, dynamic international network with more than 400 members, including over 125 museums, 200 freelance cultural heritage professionals who are working in museums, 13 universities, and 33 associations. Our individual members include experimental archaeologists, staff at archaeological open-air museums, live interpreters, archaeotechnicians, and students. Our mission is to make the archaeological past widely accessible, and we can do this by creating opportunities for researchers and practitioners to collaborate, exchange information, and share best practices. It includes facilitating both research and education. Simply put, our goal is to bring people together and make them more professional. Your membership can help us to achieve this goal. We have a 3-tiered system of membership, making EXARC available and inclusive. As an EXARC member, you benefit in 5 key areas: advertising, communication, networking, knowledge, and being part of a democratic organization. As a member, you have a visible online representation for yourself, your museum, your organization, your craft or specialization, and you have access to the EXARC online calendar and social media to promote your events. You have access to our Exarch branded electronic logos, our folders, our shields, our banners, which you can use to identify your affiliation with our professional organization. You receive our biannual printed Exarch Journal Digest, access to our quarterly digital journal, and our monthly newsletter. Membership with Exarch provides excellent networking opportunities, with the additional benefit of discounts at Exarch in-person conferences, special prices for Exarch student members, and of course free access to 125 Exarch member museums. Exarch itself also takes part as a partner in EU projects and includes our large network and social media presence in reaching museums, professionals, and the public. We feel that by sharing the knowledge together, we can make an important contribution to society. So in conjunction with this conference and with our 20th anniversary, for those of you who join Exarch before the 1st of May as either a Category 1 or Category 2 member, you will receive the Exarch Journal Digest for 2020, which is our 116-page full-color publication, as a free welcome gift. The details of this special offer can be found on our website. I would now like to take this opportunity to thank the hosts of this conference, especially Professor Linda Hercombe of the University of Exeter and the Department of Archaeology at the University of Exeter. And while we had hoped originally to co-host this event as an in-person conference with the university, at least now we'll be able to reach more people in a way that would not have been otherwise possible. I have special thanks to go to the Secretariat of Exarch, especially to Roland Parda-Cooper and to Magdalena Zelinska for their exceptional organizational skills, their directional input, and as ever, their creative vision. I also thank the many talented and dedicated Exarch volunteers who are working hard behind the scenes to manage this conference, the complexities of bringing you this virtual experience. Thanks too to the hotspots and their volunteers and to the other sponsors for their funding. I also extend my thanks to the members of the scientific panel for their time and their professionalism. We received substantial financial support from the Wenner Gren Foundation, who support anthropology worldwide. The funding that they have provided has helped to make this conference more accessible to those who would not normally have this opportunity. We thank them for their contribution and also to those who made it possible. Last but of course not least, our thanks to all the participants who have submitted their video papers and presentations. We look forward to hearing them all. I would like to give you a few dates of other conferences and events coming up with Exarch. The first is Communicating the Past, or Compast Conference, which will take place from the 22nd to the 25th of October this year in Athens, Greece. This conference, co-organized by IMTAL, the International Museum Theatre Alliance, and the Pantheon University of Social and Political Sciences Department of Communications, Media and Culture, will focus on how live interpretation and museum theatre are used to interpret the past in museums and at heritage sites. There is a call for papers until the 15th of April, and all the information can be found on the Exarch website. Additionally, next year will mark the 50th anniversary of Butser Ancient Farm in the UK. To celebrate this auspicious occasion, we will hold a conference together with Butser on the 19th and 20th of May 2022. It will be entitled A Sustainable Revolution in Open Air Museums. So this is a save the date for you. A call for papers will be made later this year, and details for this event are already on the Exarch website. I have one final and exciting announcement. I'm thrilled to inform you that thanks to the generous sponsorship of Exarch member John Kiernan, we have been able to create the Exarch Experimental Archaeology Award. This award offers microfunding for worthwhile archaeological experiments regardless of where in the world they are executed and by whom. Details about this award, including the rules and the call for applications, have been already published on our website. I now have the special honor of introducing Dr. Richard Osgood, MBE. He is the senior archaeologist for the DIO, the Defence Infrastructure Organisation. He is also co-founder of the award-winning Operation Nightingale. Richard and his team look after 770 scheduled monuments, parts of 10 heritage sites and other historical sites that are owned by the Ministry of Defence. Richard was awarded the MBE the member of the Order of the British Empire, in the 2021 Queen's New Year's Honours List. He was awarded this for his services to defence and to heritage, and notably for his role in Operation Nightingale, which works with wounded, injured and sick service personnel and veterans. Richard was also named Archaeologist of the Year in 2019. He is a strong advocate of the importance of experimental archaeology, and he uses it to bring his finds to life. We are grateful to him for joining us and for sharing with us some of his experiences. Well, what an exciting road it has been to get here, and what a fantastic way to kick off our 20th anniversary celebrations. I thank you all for being part of this amazing journey, and I hope you enjoy the conference.